Yo, yo, what is up? What is up, everybody? We are back. Episode 2. Yup, I said it. Man, I want to thank everybody who checked out the first episode, the introduction. I appreciate you guys for showing love. And man, I'm looking forward to this one because this one is going to be the Q&A. I did post on all my social media platforms to send some questions for you guys to get to know a little bit about me. And yeah, let's get right into it, man. Let's get into it. So Mary wanted to know, what's your biggest pet peeve? All right. My biggest pet peeve are fake people. There's a lot of that. And people who just don't want to be who they are. That's so annoying to me. It's 2020. You don't got to put on a facade for anybody. And I also don't like when people smack when they eat. Super duper annoying. Rose wanted to know, were you really on Wild 'N Out? Yeah, I was really on Wild 'N Out. It was a live show. It wasn't like a tape show, so it was a little different. Mind you, I had to fly 18 hours to go to the show. I was leaving Bahrain. I was finishing one of my tours on the ship, and yeah, I went to Portland, and I went to the show, and they liked my energy, so they brought me on the stage to play a couple games with them, and it was a great time. So was I on the show, like, as far as being on the stage and stuff? Yeah, but to be like an official cast member and all that stuff, nah. Still a good time, though. Joaquina wanted to know, why do you wear that turban on your head? I wear it, it just represents my spiritual freedom, my sovereignty, and also from my culture, my cultural background, our ancestors, the Moors, they wore these, and it's just a way for me to pay homage to my ancestors. And it's my crown. I can't wear a literal crown, but I can wear this to represent my crown because I'm a young king out here. You know what I'm saying? All right. So my good friend KD wanted to know, who inspires you musically? A lot of people. Travis Garland is probably the reason I started singing in the first place. Neo is the reason I started writing. I've been inspired by Chris Brown, his ability to perform and to connect with an audience. He's awesome. And, of course, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is the greatest performer of all time. Feel free to disagree with me, but Michael Jackson, they call him the king of pop for a reason. My friend Victoria, oh man, she wanted to know, what that mouth do. All right, I'm about to break the fourth wall. Camera, please. Victoria, I can show you what that mouth do. It does a lot, but don't tell your nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gonna fuck around and be banging on my door. You gonna leave that motherfucker, come fucking with me. You find out what that mouth do. Don't play. Don't play. Nah, I'm fucking around. My boy Kalani wanted to know, what the Guam Hos doing since the clubs are down? They doing the same thing. Being Guam Hos. Nah, they going to house parties and shit, doing that same old thing. Some of them then went on and got a little quarantine boo, because they can't run the streets how they want to, so they went on ahead and tied some lame motherfucker down so they can give them all the attention and all that other bullshit. But for the most part, these Guam Hos are still being Guam Hos. They're not going to let coronavirus stop them from putting dick in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. We finna get ignorant in this motherfucker. We use this fist to get ignorant. Drink my water right quick. All right. Quentin wanted to know, in regards to the broken relationship between men and women around the world today, what do you think are the fundamental causes of it, and how do you think we should behave to fix it? Well, I think feminism played a huge role in that. Because before, if you look at your grandparents, how they lived traditionally, the man go to work, provide, protect, and all that stuff. and the woman takes care of the house and, cooks, cleans, and all that. But feminism came in and said, hey, you don't have to do that. You don't have to be his slave. You can work a career too. Hell, you can be superior to him if you want to. And also, with there being a bunch of single mothers nowadays raising sons, these guys don't have a fucking male figure or father figure to teach them how to be men. And they're raised around a bunch of women. So you got all these bitch-made dudes with all these feminine tendencies because they don't have a fucking man to guide them. So, I mean, there's a lot of things we can go into, but I don't want to go deep into it. I think I can save that for another podcast. But, yeah. And Quentin asked, what are your ties to Guam? Man, so here's a little bit something about me. My childhood best friend happens to be Chamorro. So I've been connected to the Guam culture since I was about 10, 11 years old. And growing up around them, they always took great care of me. They always treated me like I was one of their own. And, they taught me a lot about Guam before I even came to Guam. So I just want to give a shout out to the Celis and Tysacan family. Thank you guys for always being good to me. And thank you guys for always taking care of me, man. I really got love for all you, and, man, I really appreciate it. I'm forever indebted to you guys. So, yeah, man. Shout out to my homegirl, Monique. We grew up together, and, we used to do a lot of fun stuff. And I just got to see her a couple months ago. My grandma turned 70, so, they had a big surprise party for her, and it was really cool to just kind of be around, that island vibe back in the States. And, man, it's nothing like that good old island vibe. All right. My boy Okun wanted to know, you watched WWE live in person. What was the most entertaining event? So some of y'all know that I'm a big wrestling fan. Not so much anymore because wrestling's kind of gay now. But my favorite event was going to SmackDown with my brothers. This was back in 2000. We were kids. So this is when The Rock, Stone Cold, Mick Foley, Triple H, Undertaker, Kane, Chris Jericho. Oh man, it was just star-studded, and it was so much fun. It was our very first wrestling event, and my mom got the tickets. I finessed it too, by the way, if any of my brothers are listening, because they showed the commercial for it. And I was like, ooh, mama, they finna have SmackDown at the Staples Center. And I told her, can you get us tickets, please? And thank you, Mom, for getting us those tickets. And she got to see the looks on our faces because we were such huge wrestling fans when we were kids. During the Attitude Era, I don't think there's anybody that I know who didn't watch wrestling. We were such fucking marks back in the day. But we had a reason to be, because at least wrestling was cool. I don't know what this shit is now. This shit is retarded now. He also asked, is there any chance of you going back to MSC? And MSC was the company that I worked for when I was a merchant marine. And to answer your question, Sean, hell no. I would never go back to MSC. I quit for a reason. Why would I quit just to go back to it, Don't make no sense. He asked, would you ever do a collab with Chris Malfunction? Dude, I would do a collab with Chris Malfunction. What up, bro? Malfunction's the homie, and yeah, let's do this acoustic session. I seen him post a video of him singing on Father's Day. It's pretty litty. But, excuse me. But Malfunction, bro, let's get it. And he asked, when you were on Wild 'N Out, what was your favorite part? So my favorite part was when Rip Michaels, we was playing Family Reunion, and Rip Michaels brought a girl up there, and then he ripped her weave out and ran across the damn arena. It was snatching out other girls' weaves. It was fucking hilarious. And also, fucking Cat Williams was supposed to be there, but just like a nigga, he gonna come when the show is way over. He still stuck around and chilled for a little bit. And then he got arrested the next day because I guess on his way to the show, he got into it with the Uber driver and he slapped the Uber driver. So, so they show it on the news in the morning. Comedian Cat Williams got arrested. And I'm like, I just seen this nigga last night, bro. I just took a picture with this nigga. He just got arrested. What did he do? And I was just like, man, goddamn Cat. I'm like, man, y'all leave that man alone. Shit. All right. Los wanted to know, how can you tell a native from a local? I can't. Shit, I can't, honestly. And he also asked, which is a puss and which is a dick? I don't know, the one that don't poke out. I mean, anyway, I'm not going to be answering these dumbass questions, bro. Next question. Ton wanted to know, why are people so fast to jump on the Black Lives Matter movement but are still racist towards the Micronesians from the outer islands? Because, like I said in that viral video, because it's a trend and because that's the hot topic right now. That's why people jumped on it. Not to say that there's not people who don't care, because of course there's some people who genuinely do care about the movement. But at the same time, I feel like people lack accountability and people don't want to hold themselves accountable for their flaws. And they don't want to see that Guam is just as flawed as the rest of the world. You know, and I love Guam. I'm not trying to say anything bad. I'm just trying to tell the truth. Like, hey, you guys are fucked up too. You guys have a people out here that, you know, they're locals also. You know what I mean? So don't treat them like shit, but then, you know, go jump on this movement. You know what I mean? Like, don't go try to clean other people's porch when your porch is dirty. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I guess it's just some people don't want to see that there's an underlying issue here too that they should work towards. You know, if you want to be social justice warriors, you should focus on the social injustices that happen right here too. You know, that's all I was trying to say. Frankie wanted to know, if my fingers don't touch the milk when I dip my Oreos, does that mean I'm dipping my Oreos wrong? Y'all some weirdos, bro. Y'all weird. I don't know, bro. Just don't put your fingers in the milk. Who knows where the hell your fingers been? But why would you want to stick your fingers in the milk? You probably got dirty nails. You probably washed your ass and then wash your hands or whatever, and now you finna drink dookie milk, whatever. I don't fucking know. Well, do whatever you want. All right. 13th witnesses wanted to know, what power does the Guam governor have to impose fast governments to be screening their citizens on their way out of fast countries? I don't know what fast means, but what power do they have? I don't know, bro, because I don't work for the Guam government. I have no clue. All right, Tiffany wanted to know, how do you think the governor is handling Guam from your personal experience? Well, I only been here about a month and a half, so I really wouldn't know. I mean, y'all did just get an unemployment check, so by the looks of things don't look too bad. I don't really see anybody complaining. All I see is people showing off their little $1,000 on Snapchat and on Instagram. But don't forget, rent is due, motherfuckers. Don't forget, you got bills to pay up in this motherfucker. That shit ain't just for you to go out and stunt and go flaunt. Take care of your shit first, all right? But Anthony, shout out to my dog Anthony. He wanted to know, do you think the military buildup is good or bad for Guam's economy? He's talking about the Marines that are supposed to be coming out here from Okinawa, Japan. And I would say that it's 50-50. You know, it's good because of, you know, the economy. It's definitely going to help the economy because you're going to have more people spending money at your local businesses and, you know, to other things out in town. But the bad is just, let's hope that they don't come, you know, and do the same thing that they were doing in Okinawa, you know, which is why they're getting the boot in the first place. But I will warn you Marines about this. On Guam, these locals like to fight too. So be careful. And they don't fight fair. So these guys do fight. And Don't forget about the Micronesians. They got big ass machetes. Allegedly, from what I've been told, I wouldn't know because I haven't had to deal with this issue before. I'm gonna just sip my water now. But let's just fucking went down the wrong pipe. But let's just hope Marines, y'all come to Guam and chill the fuck out because these guys like to fight too. And it won't be fun if y'all come out here doing that dumb shit. And other military branches like fighting as well. You know, the Navy, they love fighting. All right. My boy Brandon, man, we go back to high school too. He wants to know, was it hot in the Falcon suit? So, little trivia, motherfucks. I used to be the school mascot. That probably explains my personality a lot. You know, I know y'all are probably laughing. Y'all probably gonna judge me. But, yeah, I used to be a school mascot. I figured, fuck it. I get in the games for free. It's fun. Turn down for what? Yes, it was hot as fuck in that Falcon suit. And I really don't think they watched that motherfucker since the 60s. That old ass shit. But, hey, fuck it. You know, I was a teenager. You know, when you're a teenager, you do silly shit. All right, Saiwe, or however you say your name, Saiwe, she wanted to know, what do you love most about Guam? I love the scenery. I love that everything is just chill and slow paced. And I just love how, you know, I can relax and be me. I can be unapologetically me. And yeah, man, I really fuck with it. I fuck with the vibes here. And of course I love them island girls. I mean, who doesn't like island girls, right? Y'all are loved everywhere, let me tell you. All right, William wanted to know, would you agree that majority of the white community supporting Black Lives Matter are the same folks that be dropping N-bombs behind closed doors? To be quite honest with you, Mr. William, I don't give a fuck about what white people do behind closed doors because it's none of my business. I could care less. I do shit behind closed doors too. Shit. You know how many white bitches' mouths I done nutted in behind closed doors? So, as far as I'm concerned, I don't give a fuck about what they do. I got my revenge. Shit. Skeet down your daughter's throat, nigga. Nah. Yup, I said it. Oh. Yeah, who cares about what other people do behind closed doors? That's why they do it behind closed doors. As long as you don't do that shit in front of me, then I don't care. I'm sure a lot of people, even people out here on Guam, say the N-word. Probably say it more than me. But don't do that shit in front of me. That's all I ask. Because I know you're going to do it anyway. You're going to be listening. You're going to be in your car. Real ass bitch, give a fuck about it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all going to do that shit. But just don't do it in front of me. If you do it in front of me, I'm going to say something to you. I'm going to say, hey, please don't say that around me. And if you continue to do it, then I just see the type of person you are. I see you for being a motherfucking hypocrite, for trying to jump on the bandwagon of my motherfucking culture because it's beneficial to you. But we going to save that for another podcast. I got a lot of shit to talk about that. All right. He also wanted to know, do you think we should also defund the hip-hop community for glorifying violence, degrading our queens, and their lack of supporting communities while they just use the movement to chase clout and relevance? Now, defund hip-hop everywhere or defund hip-hop on Guam? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, hip-hop, it's just entertainment, bro. It's entertainment. You know, don't take that shit what they say to heart. You know, it's all entertainment. And hip-hop right now is like the biggest fucking genre in the world. It's probably the top genre in the world. So why would you want to defund something that's been bringing in so much money and that's been generating so much revenue for the last 20 years, you know? Hell, even y'all see certain things that hip-hop artists do and you latch on to it because it's cool, right? But, you know, there's so many talented hip-hop artists out here, and, you know, what they're trying to do, I wouldn't necessarily say all that, man. They just talking shit. You know, most of them don't even rap about that type of stuff. You know, they just rap about the shit that goes on in their lives. Now, if they're dealing with women in their lives and they rap about it, then fuck it. And to be a little bit misogynist for a second, yeah, I said it, misogynist. Nah, fucking around, but hell, a lot of these so-called queens degrade they fucking selves, and they don't carry themselves like queens. So why is it wrong if they happen to talk shit about them when these bitches don't carry themselves as such? but we gonna get back into the Q&A. I'm not gonna even go on a side rant with it because I'm gonna have some people mad. All right, Frankie asked, if a vegetarian says they are a pesky eater, are they lying? I don't know what a pesky eater would, like a pescatarian, like what they eat fish. I don't know. Shit. All right. Cuddle Pang wanted to know, if two vegetarians argue, is it still considered beef? I guess in the context of them not liking each other, I guess so, because they're not eating it. So I guess it would still be beef. Maybe it can be beyond beef. I don't fucking know. And I don't give a shit. All right. Boy, y'all some weirdos, bro. Y'all weird. IKEA wanted to know, do you think the governor is doing a good job for the people of Guam? That one, I don't know. And I don't care. Because I don't give a fuck about politics, or I don't give a fuck about politicians. If you ask me, they're all dirty. They all ain't shit. Left wing, right wing, it's all on the same fucking bird. But as far as I'm concerned, she made weed legal for y'all, and that's why y'all voted for her, right? Y'all just got an unemployment check this week, right? So shut the fuck up. Nobody's perfect. I'll say that at least. Nobody's fucking perfect. But hey, this shit could be way worse. And if it wasn't for Donald Trump, I'm going to play devil's advocate right here. If it wasn't for motherfucking Trump, Korea probably would have bombed this motherfucker, and then nobody would be here. Yeah. So stop bitching so much and count your blessings, okay? All right. Miss Erin, my lady kitty, she wanted to know, what made you move back to Guam? I never wanted to leave. But, you know, working with the Merchant Marines, you know, we had to go. And then before it got back to Guam, I transferred. And ever since then, I've been trying to get back to Guam. So I never wanted to leave. I felt like I was becoming my greatest self here. And I was doing things that I never thought I would be doing when I got here. And I said, I got to be in that environment because I felt like I was the most successful on Guam. So I had to come back. She also wanted to know, what made you fall in love with the island? So when I got here, I used to just drive. I worked on base, on the Navy base. Then I get off base, and then I just go to like Tamuning, Hagania, Tuban, etc. You know, the tourist shit. So one day I actually drove down south. I never even knew there was a down south on Guam. Honestly, I didn't know. So I drove down south, and I was like, holy shit, these views are nice. So I got to drive down all these different villages, you know, the Agate, Umatic, Santa Rita, Talafofo, Marizo. And I got to go see Zanya, and saw all this, like, beauty. And I was like, oh, this is what Guam looks like. This is the real Guam. And after I took that drive down the 2, I said, yeah, I'm going to have to be here for a little bit. I'm going to have to be here for a while. I love it here now. Because I still didn't understand, like, why am I on Guam? Because I got assigned here as a merchant. And at first, I didn't want to come. I'm like, Guam? I don't want to go to Guam. You know, I want to go to Asia somewhere. And driving down the 2, dude, that just, it changed my life, you know? And this fucking camera isn't even recording this shit. I'm kind of mad now. But fuck it, we going to keep on going anyway. I got another camera that's still recording, so hey. God damn. Stupid ass cameras, bro. Pissing me off. But her last question is, do you think that because it's small, it limits you in what you want to do with your music, talent, etc.? I think small is subjective. Now, size-wise, is Guam small? Yes, of course. But I think you can make it big by expanding yourself and by stepping outside of your comfort zone, which is why I started this podcast, because I want to show that I can entertain outside of music. I want to show that, like, hey, I'm more than just a ukulele. I'm more than just singing in the studio or whatever. Like, yo, I could talk shit and entertain you just as much as I would singing to you, you know? And we live in the internet age. So everything is on the internet nowadays. So you can blow up and you can expand by just chilling here and having your shit being pushed throughout the world. All right. My girl Crystal wanted to know, why are men so dumb? All right, well, if we're so dumb, how come y'all don't make shit easier for us? If y'all know we're dumb, shit, make this shit easier, goddammit. Y'all be trying to fucking throw clues and hints and all that shit around and expect us to figure it out when y'all know we dumb as hell, when y'all know we straightforward and direct. Okay, motherfucker, give us the cheat code then. How about that? Shit. Why, man, so dumb? Why you bitches stupid? I'm going to save that for another podcast, though. All right. Larry wanted to know, why do people go to church on Sunday if the biblical Sabbath day is Saturday? Bro, I don't know a whole lot about religion, so you got me on that one. I don't know. Don't know. All right. CJ wanted to know, who's your personal favorite on the island? Someone that was born and raised here. You are my personal favorite, CJ. You are. You see me? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You. Nah, I'm fucking around. But no, I love everybody, though. I love everybody. I got love for everybody. So all of y'all are my favorite. All right. Got the question from my homegirl, Riri. Shout out to my girl, Riri. She said, why settle in Guam? Cost of living is high and wages are low. I wouldn't say I'm settling. You know, I just wanted to live out here. Girl, I'm from Los Angeles, California. You don't know about fucking high living in low wages. I grew up in L.A. and then I moved to San Diego out of high school. So Southern California, shit, talk about low wages and high costs. If you can make it in California, you can make it on Guam. Let me just tell you that shit right now. You know, you just got to learn how to manage your finances. That's all I can really say. It's just don't spend your money on dumb shit. And she also wanted to know, what is your sexuality? I see what you're trying to do here. You ain't slick. If you wanted to just ask me, do you think I'm gay, you could have just went on ahead and asked me that. But I'm going to tell you right now, put the camera right here. I'm straight, okay? I like women. I like bitches. Nah. So, just like Victoria, she wanted to know what that mouth do. I can show you what that motherfucking mouth do. Just don't tell your boyfriend, okay? Don't worry. We won't tell nobody. So, yeah, you can come find out if I'm really gay, all right? I'm about to slide to your DM later. Nah, I'm fucking with you, but yes, I'm straight. I understand why people would probably think that I swing on the other side of the fence. I mean, I do wear skinny jeans. I'm a little weird. I kind of have a little flamboyance about myself. I'm a little bit over the top, and I kind of got a lisp when I talk. But that's because I got this long-ass tongue, you know? I got this look. You see it? You know what I'm saying? God gave me this long tongue, so for when I be eating this pussy, you know what I'm saying? I can do my thing and scooty bopping that motherfucker, you feel me? Oh, my God. And she asked, what is your favorite thing to eat out here in Guam? Oh, we just talked about that. I like to eat that motherfucking. Nah, I'm just playing. No, my favorite places to eat though is Mighty Purple Cafe. I like this place called Thai Kitchen. They make really good food, and I love to go to Chili's. Shout out to those guys at Chili's. They make bomb Texas cheese fries. I love going to Chili's. I go there quite often. And she asked, could you tell the difference between the different island ethnic groups? Yeah. I can tell if I see a Chuukese. I can tell if I see a Chamorita or Chamorro. I can see if I see a Palauan. You know, as I've been here, you guys are a little bit easy to figure out. So yeah, I can tell sometimes. All right, and the last question from my boy Rico. He wanted to know, why do women use Tinder if they don't want to fuck? That's a great question, bro. That is a great question. But here's the perfect answer for you. Attention. They use it because they want attention. Because they want attention. What in the fuck happened? Hold up. Let me check my camera. I'm sorry. We shooting from the hip again. I'm going to have to get up for a second and check out my camera. My camera's acting fucking weird. All right, back in this bitch. But yeah, they do it because attention, bro. Attention, and attention. That's why. To get that attention. It's free attention. It's easy because I think women value attention way more than they value love. And he also asked, why do the ugliest women have the highest standards for men? Entitlement. That's easy. Because women were born with this sense of entitlement, and a lot of them already got inflated fucking egos. And they put these like high ass standards on men, but it's like, yo, look at you. You got 2 kids and a neck tattoo, bitch. You belong to the game. Fuck out of here. And by 2 different dudes, bitch. Fuck. like, bitch, I'm college educated, okay? I got my diploma, motherfucker. What have you done besides get your guts dug out by 2 strangers that nutted in you? Yup, I said it. Oh. Told you I was going to use a catchphrase in this motherfucking episode. And, all right. His last question is, if I know I'm better than a woman's dude, do I have the right to pursue her knowing she's in a relationship? Now, if she reply to you and then she entertain you, that means she don't fuck with her dude that much. Because faithful girls don't reply. Faithful girls leave dudes on red. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shit. If she throwing it at you, fuck it. You know what I mean? I mean, personally, if a chick tell me that she got a boyfriend, you know, I'll usually like back away. But if she throwing it at me, hey, especially if I don't know her boyfriend, oh yeah, bitch, you belong to the streets. That ass is mine's. It is mine's. So yeah, and you know it's Guam. You gonna fuck somebody who got you gonna fuck some chick who got a boyfriend. Shit, I do it all the time. I do it all the time. I fuck bitches that got boyfriends. I fuck married bitches. I don't give a fuck. I don't know that nigga, so I don't care. Yeah, I'm that dude. Yeah. All right. Anyway, enough of my bullshit. So that's it for the Q&A episode. I just want to thank everybody who stuck around and watched it, and I want to make one final announcement. So I finally was able to finalize a partnership with New Waves Guam. So I will be shooting the Yup, I Said It podcast at the New Wave studio. Man, I got to work out a deal with J. Dodd and Raj, and they are all for it. You know, they definitely want to see this show grow. They want me to grow, and this will definitely help my platform as well as I think it will help theirs. And I just want to say thank you guys for giving me this opportunity. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And we're going to start it off by doing an interview with new waves artist, Guam rapper Spell. You know, that's the homie. And this dude has been doing so much since he's been out here. This brother has been releasing a new song every Monday. Every Monday. Who's doing that right now? Who's releasing a brand new track every week? This man is on a mission. I've seen him work in the studio, and he's relentless, and he's just really out to get it. You know, I've seen this man. He has a vision, and he knows where he wants to go. And this will be my opportunity, as well as yours, to get to know Spell and get it inside the mind and to learn about the method behind his madness. And if you guys want, please, please, please send some questions, because we're going to be asking him a lot of questions. I'm sure you guys want to know a little bit about your boy. So ask those questions up. You know, ask my boy Spell anything you want to know about him, because I already told you, this is Yup, I Said It. Nothing is off limits. We talk that real shit. We talk that real shit, and we keep it 100 here. And I am so honored to be finally doing an interview with this brother, because he is so talented, and I honestly don't think he's been given his due diligence out here. So this will be a chance to finally show people, you know, you guys will be able to get to know him a little bit if you haven't met him already. So I'm looking forward to doing this interview with you, Spell. You know, I'll see you next week, bro. And another thing, I just want to tell you guys, manifest everything that you want to happen in your life. 7 months ago, I was at my mama's house, sleeping in a twin-sized bed. After I quit my job, I had to move back home with my mama. I'm finna be 30 in 2 months. I felt like a fucking loser, man. And I used to see Ray John and Spell, J. all working in the studio. And I said, man, I'm supposed to be there with them. I'm supposed to be there. I have to be there. Because what they're doing is exactly what I'm trying to do. They're just moving forward. They're going. That's what I wanted to do. And I said, okay, I got to figure out how the fuck am I going to get back to Guam? How am I going to figure it out? Because it's going to happen. I just kept on speaking it, kept on speaking it, kept on speaking it. And I said, we're going to make this happen. I tapped in with Ray, and I was always talking to Ray. And I said, bro, when I get out there, we going to work. I got to get back out there. And look at me now. I finally made it happen. I'm back on island, and now I have a partnership with the very studio that I said I wanted to work with. Tell me that's not chasing your fucking dreams. Tell me that's not making some shit happen. And I'm living proof to tell you, if you want something in life, you have to get up and fight for it. Do not give up on your dreams, because I got a chance to make my dream a reality. I got a chance to work with the studio that I've manifested for damn near a year. I busted my ass to get here. I gave up everything to get here. I saved every dollar I have to get here. I had to endure the struggles. I had to endure all the hardship, but I'm here now. And can't nobody take that away from me. And I want every single one of you, if you're having a hard time, do not quit. Don't fucking quit. I promise you, it's gonna hurt. You're gonna cry. Don't fucking cry to quit. Cry to keep going. You have to fight for your dreams, and your dreams will fight for you. I finally did it, man. I finally did it. I'm home, and I finally get to work with the studio that I've been wanting to work with. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Got a little sentimental there. No, I'm trying to hold it in a little bit, guys, but I just really wanted to get that off my chest, man. And I'm just really excited that we finally made this shit happen, man. So thank you guys so much for your questions. We're gonna have Spell on the motherfucking show next week. I can't wait. This shit is finna be lit. Y'all have fun, love lives, and love yourselves, man. Y'all be good. Enjoy the rest of the week. Happy Independence Day. Peace.